Hello everyone, welcome to Yellowgreys. In this session, we are going to see and what is queues and what is the importance of queues in ReFrameWork concept. So, as you know, we have seen what the introduction of ReFrameWork, and also we have seen the live process demo, and that is the process we are going to develop it. So, before that, we need to understand what is queue. And so queue is nothing but it's a processing a list of items, so where we store the list of items into the cloud or on premises account. So we will see where to create a queues and how to create a queues and everything in the upcoming session. And in this session is about the what is queue and the understanding of queues. And so I will start with simple example. Let's say you are going to a bank. Okay, so in the bank there is a one counter, that is a withdraw count. Okay, cash withdraw count, and there are 10 peoples are there. Okay, there are 10 peoples are there, and in the 10 people, okay, their their process is for cash withdraw. Okay, and so if there is a only one counter, and the processing time, it will take a lot, which means for example, this if the first person comes to the this counter, and the average process time is about 15 minutes. Okay, so likewise the next person average processing time will be 15 minutes. So likewise he can handle per day, if it is 8 hours of working hours, and he can handle for example 30 or 30 to 40 people. Okay, so in this concept, so he is spending a lot of time. Okay, and also he cannot complete all the people request, right? The same time, if we introduced multiple counter, okay, multiple cash withdraw counter, and for example, if there are 10 people, okay, there are 10 people, and so if the one person, he can go to the counter one, and the other person can go to this counter, and the third person can go to this counter. And so once they are processed, and the next person will go to so whichever the counter is free, right? So here we can reduce our time. Okay, so and also we can process, we can increase number of transactions. Okay, and also so in the real time, if the human is working on power request 15 minutes, so we if we implemented through bot, if the bot can handle one per transaction 5 minutes. So that is how we can reduce the processing time, as well as the we can increase the transaction limit. So that is the reason there is a queue concept in a UiPath. Okay, not only in UiPath, so all the RP tools are having the queue concept. Okay, now comes to the live cases. So you have multiple bots, which means you have deployed multiple bots on your virtual environment, like bot 1 and bot 2 and bot 3. And so these bots are you have already gotten a license, and you deployed all the bots into different virtual machines. Okay, and so there is a one queue. Okay, there is a one queue, there are a lot of transaction items. Assume that there is a 1 lakh items. Okay, there is a 1 lakh items. So what this bot will do, so once you design the process, and once you deploy the process, once you run the bot, and it will pick the item from this queue, and it will process. Okay, it will process. And so if if as much as possible, if any one of the bot is completed, and that bot can pick other transactions. So there are many things are there in the queue, and so how the queue will work, and what are the status the queue can adopt, and so how we can see the per transaction items logs, everything we will see in the upcoming practical video. First, we need to understand what is queue. So in the upcoming session, we will see dispatcher std, and followed by we will start developing the process. Thank you for watching. Connect with us for more tutorials.